Oh, my gosh. I hope they got it. I hope that went. So help me, I hope that went. All right. What's your one restaurant you hit every time you come to Vegas?
Oh, Lord.
You have to go.
You know, I really like that little Italian spot that's out
The Trattoria?
No, the one that's right by the entrance. Lavo?
Lavo. Yeah.
I really like that one. I've done Tao every other time that I've been here.
Yeah.
So we didn't do it this year. It was mildly disappointing to not
I'm
go.
sorry. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome in. This is Gun Talk Live, brought to you by Palmetto State Armory. And we are with Mr. Ryan Donahue of Stag.
And Arrow.
And Arrow.
And BA.
Ballistic Advantage.
Yeah, but we're talking about Stag today.
Yes. Right?
Because we've already done Arrow and Ballistic Advantage.
Are you asking me?
I'm sort of asking you. Well, we only brought Stag guns, so.
Okay, so we're talking about
I
Stag.
guess we're talking about
right.
Stag.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is the last one. This is our last show of SHOT Show 2024. And
let me just explain.
Listen to the voices that you're hearing right now.
I have an excuse for my voice. In our booths, we have a bullhorn. We give away tons of guns and uppers and lowers.
Amazing.
We have the guys on the left side yell Stag, the right side yell Arms. Whatever side's louder gets a whole bunch of prizes. So I have an excuse for my voice being KJ. I don't know what's going on. I think it was
a late,
too much.
It was a late night last night. It was a late night last night. Gary from the Gun Talk team, we went a little harder than usual.
Go hard in the paint.
Yeah.
We got it.
All right. Stag Arms. Dude, I love AR-10s. I love an AR-10, especially a good one that just feels right, and it's all the right controls already out of the box that you are going to outfit it with, and you guys got one right here.
So this one's really made for you, KJ, when you think about it. So this is our new Pursuit Pro. We talked to you guys a bunch about the Pursuits on the last couple shows that we've been on here. But this is the upgraded version. We did two very different things, and they're both on the front part of the gun. Right. But we'll go over the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
let's start down here.
Leather on the stock, Wyoming. Why did we do it? First of all, it looks cool.
Well, it looks cool.
But I know that you have a beautiful face.
You're right, and I don't want to scratch it.
You don't like cold things on your face in the morning. So a little bit of leather on the stock when you get up in the morning, you're going on that hunt. Very useful.
I can't get over your comment on I don't like cold things gets my face.
Yeah, who does?
You're right. You're right.
I don't think anybody does.
All right.
So leather on the back. One of my favorite things here is the safety selector. So we make right-handed and left-handed eject, but we took a chunk out of the safety selector.
Yes.
So why would we do that? If you guys are familiar with ARs, when you go off safe, there's kind of that rub on the side of your hand.
Yeah.
We're trying to make everything perfect for the hunter.
Okay.
Right? That one shot, that one time.
Yeah.
Two-stage Timney trigger that we worked on with them. Really cool color, but we listened to the fans, and we brought it back with a carbon fiber barrel. So
that's nice. Who's
lighter weight
doing the barrel? Is BA doing the barrel?
Yeah, it's a mix between BA and BSF together.
Beautiful. And
collab.
It's accurate, so we know that's good.
They are pretty badass.
And this isn't that heavy of an AR.
No.
Like if you look at it.
So you have 15s and you have 10s, 308, 6.5 Creedmoor. We had a lot of people say, I want a 223 Wild, man. I want this for like little prairie dogs. I want it for whatever it is. So we brought it back. Most distinguishable thing there is more leather.
More leather. I love it.
So Amy came up with the name. We're calling it the Brush Guard. But it's kind of
pretty sharp. That's pretty slick.
Yeah. So twofold, right? Yeah. No more cold on your hand to the front.
No more cold on my cheek.
No cold on your cheek, no cold on your hand. So it's just really nice for when you're going on those hunts in the morning. The other thing is, I've shot a lot of ARs in my day. When you post up against a tree or you do something, ARs have a very distinct clang noise.
They do.
If you've heard it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this mitigates that. Maybe you have to post up or you need to lean it on something. You have a really cool setup here with the brush guard on the front of the rifle.
All right. So because we've got a lot of guns we are going to talk about right now.
We'll get rid of this one.
We're gonna get rid of this one. Start talking about the bolt guns that you kind of started doing.
So we've had the Pursuit bolt guns. We launched last year at the show. So we're back again with listening to everybody who's out there. We made 2 upgrades to the gun. So this is going to be our Pursuit bolt-action rifle carbon fiber.
Okay.
So obviously, you know what we added to the gun here. So really awesome ballistic advantage carbon fiber barrel. Yep. It is just a tack driver. It takes quite a bit of weight out of the rifle. And then fully adjustable trigger tech trigger in this one. So you're getting kind of this is our chassis.
Really, your chassis, yeah.
And again, we can go through the rifle again, but the biggest thing is we're an AR company.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
This is an AR-10 pivot pin.
No kidding.
That we have in here. You can take the whole rifle down. This whole stock comes off. Smaller in a case, but also gives you the ability to, at later dates when we come out with different stock sets for different people.
So you can switch it out easy.
Oh,
that's nice.
So, chassis system. Really awesome bolt. If you guys have felt it at the shows, I mean, it's
I like the vertical grip that you kind of got on that.
Yeah.
The cant of that, and it's a little bit of it's swelled up a little bit, which makes for a little bit better grip. I love it. It's
kind of our hybrid hunter kind of look.
What chamberings are you going to offer then?
So we have 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC right now. And then hopefully at the NRA show, totally giving away everything, we'll have the long action.
I was maybe something longer.
So you get those 7 millimeters and all that stuff that I know that you want. But we're working on it, and we're also working on a lefty throw for all of our left-handed customers. Yeah.
So I'm going to just say it.
Yep.
But this has. Did you have some design aspects of this? Like, did you have some input?
Yeah.
I figured you did, because it feels like a very Ryan Donahue, like you know what you're doing. You're a shooter. Man, I can see you in some of this.
Yeah, we wanted to make it look cool.
Should have a little bit more gold in it.
Yeah, we could make a blinged out version for you.
No, it's for you.
Well, I mean, if I make one, you're going to want one.
You're right.
Along with the other 3 people out there in the world that may want a gold bolt-action rifle to go sit in a tree stand. Little pieces. I remember when we were doing this the very first time, I was like, okay, guys. We talked about the whole rifle and all the stuff, but the one that threw the engineers through the loop, where I was like, okay, I need a way to have Picatinny, M-lock, and I need an ARCA plate on this thing. And they were like, what? I don't know how to...
That doesn't even exist.
Right. So they did we've got the Picatinny spigot that's removable. Yep. It kind of makes it look like the bipod is floating in the air.
Yep.
And then all underneath here, you have your M-lock, and then we also make a spigot, like
an ARCA Swiss.
ARCA plate.
Yes.
That you add in there. And
so is it sold separately? Those are sold separately?
Yeah, those are sold separately.
Nice.
The spigot comes with the rifle. We also have a bag grinder that we sell separately.
Which I love it. I love it. And it's adjustable stock.
Adjustable stock, adjustable comb. Yep. The whole
Smart.
thing.
Well done. All right. But wait, there's
a lot more. There's more.
There's a lot more. So talk about...
Let's do that guy.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one. All right, Benjamin, go over to him, and now tell us a cool story about what we got coming up next, so they don't see me touching this gun.
Got it. Okay. Extreme zoom in on my face.
Yes.
Super excited for that. So we have what's coming up next. So this is called our Sporter series. The Sporters, we, as you can hear KJ like clunking things around in the background.
It's broken now.
The Sporters for us were a way to we have a lot of new members to our community, right?
Yep.
There's a lot more people in love with firearms. So the Sporter series is really old meets new kind of setup.
I like it.
Old reliable, right? So I have a couple of Sporter kind of rifles like this with an A2 because they're bomb proof.
Yeah.
There's no electronics. There's no anything. Obviously, you can run red dots, but they're just going to run.
Yep.
So these are backed by Stag's warranty, lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
They're backed by the barrel warranty, infinite shot barrel warranty. As always, left and right eject.
Okay, left and right?
Left and right.
Nice.
4 different colors. I brought my favorite one with us.
Because it's gold.
Well,
I mean, come on.
It's actually clear anodized.
Yeah.
So the black one, obviously an all-black rifle. The clear anodized, we did something different, which nobody ever does, is we did the buffer tube and then upper and lower receiver.
And it looks sharp.
So you have a clear, and then you have a green. Everybody loved the Stag Spectrums. If you guys have seen them in the green.
They are beautiful.
So there's a green version of the gun as well. And then you're going to have to go look at the last one. We've been battling, Tori's here. I want to call it the penny, like a penny that
Oh, it's all copper.
It's like a copper look.
No.
I think it looks really cool.
Why didn't you bring that one?
I will. Now you got to go see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Tori picked. She was like, "Let's do the clear."
Yeah,
and she was like, "Your other one looks crazy."
That's awesome.
May lose their mind.
You want to call it the penny?
I'm gonna call it the penny. I think it's a good name.
I like it.
Tori's got a couple other names, but we won't mention those.
Because they don't count. They're not going to be chosen anyway.
Ambi safeties on these, all Magpul furniture on them. The best part about the gun is the price. So $8.99 MSRP.
Really?
Choose your color, and obviously that's MSRP.
That's cool.
So you're going to see it at a lower price.
Yeah, that's a cool way to do it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And it's your basic AR that is going to last a lifetime.
It's just going to run.
Yeah.
It's all reliable.
All reliable.
Yep.
Dude, great segue into our next one. Our final one. Old reliable.
Old reliable.
All right. Now this, I'm not gonna lie, the next one shocked me a little bit.
Came over to Stag and we're making plays.
What? Why? You're so disruptive. Ryan, has anybody ever told you how disruptive you are?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Okay, good. So we're going to get this next one in here.
Including all the people that were around us in the booths when we did the bullhorn, making people yell Stag Arms.
Yeah.
They tell me every day how disruptive I am.
You are very disruptive because this one absolutely demands to be talked about because this is a lever gun. Because you guys moved to Wyoming and your guys are in Wyoming, now you have to have a lever gun.
It's the gun that won the West, right?
It is.
And when you think about these rifles, they're some of my favorite rifles ever made, right? Lever guns are just cool. I spent at least 2 hours on YouTube watching how to do the flip. I got it figured out now. I can do it.
Really?
Yep. With this one, not with the Arrow. The Arrow one's too big.
Yeah. Could you do it riding a horse?
No, absolutely not. My gun would fall on the ground and probably shoot the horse, and it would be.
And then I'd have to walk home.
It would be awful. Yeah, and then that was the last time we saw Ryan.
So what possessed you guys to come out with a lever gun? Because you guys really are known, and Stag is known for their ARs, left, right hand, eject, and it seems to me like, I know it's like, why don't you? Some people are going to say like hedging your bets against, legislation that might come down the pipe, and it's just a different option, and that's why a lot of people start to buy them.
Yep.
What is Stag thinking?
So a couple of different things. Like we talked about the gun that won the West, right? Yeah. When you think about this rifle from a company that has founded themselves on ARs,
right,
it makes sense because this is the rifle that changed the course of history. It's the AR before there was an AR, right? It was the repeater. There was nothing like that in the world.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it.
And for our customers, we kind of have some cool stuff. This is my favorite version of the gun, obviously, because it's bringing the full top rail on here that you could do a whole bunch of different stuff with. But this rifle is, changing the course of the United States as it goes forward. And why wouldn't we want to do this from Cheyenne, Wyoming?
Right? You're exactly right.
So
beautiful wood on the
good gosh. And like you said, for all of our customers who live in Washington State, California.
Yep.
Gosh knows where they are.
You need more guns.
Yes. And you need a gun that's cool, right?
So 4570?
4570 and 3030 for launch calibers. And it's a shooter threaded.
See, I'm glad you guys did that.
Threaded barrel.
Capacity?
It's 5 for the 45-70
Okay.
and 6 for the 30-30.
Okay, excellent.
Plus 1 in the chamber.
That's beautiful. When will these be out? And
I think you're going to wind up seeing them hopefully right before Christmas.
Okay.
So it'll be either late
So
Q3 or early Q4.
start saving money.
Well, it's not. It's really, I think, an affordable lever gun.
What is it?
So MSRP will be $12.99 on this from Stag. Yeah. And then you too can watch all the videos. Every time you look up the flip thing with the lever gun, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator 2 scenes come up. So I watched that like 30 times.
How long did it took? How it took you 2 hours to get it?
Well, it took me. I was trying to figure out. There's a couple ways to do it.
We're now talking about how to do tricks with your lever gun.
Yeah. There's a couple of ways to do it. There's some people that do this kind of
they sling it out.
jerk thing. The safest way that I could find to do it, you're almost doing the rack before you do the flip.
Okay.
So it's like the rack comes out and then the gun flips and then you're closing it.
Nice.
But yeah, it hurts your hand after you do it like 473 times too.
I mean, but you got to become proficient with it. I mean,
and I am in no way endorsing that you should try this at home. Make sure your guns are unloaded. Make sure your pets are spayed and neutered. Just.
Does that come with the spade and pet?
You remember that?
How'd you get on that?
I mean, it was Bob Barker.
I love it. No, I love it. And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a good call out. You should
do that.
Jeez. All right, what's the name of this thing?
So right now it does not have a name yet. It's just the Stag lever gun. So
we're open for voting.
I will take some comment. No Bodie McBoat face. We're not doing that.
Lever McLever face.
Lever McLever. It's actually not bad. It probably would be TMable. Stag's lever McLever face. It's not the worst thing you've ever come up with.
All right, there we go. That's my job. I'm walking off on that one.
There you go.
All right, man.
It was a pleasure, as always. I hope you guys laughed a little bit with us. And enjoyed some of the new guns.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us on Gun Talk Live. We're going to probably be back. Man, I'm almost done talking, but maybe next week we'll get on and we'll announce a winner, and we'll get them something cool from SHOT Show. So I've got a couple prizes that I think you guys will like. So anyway,
I can help with that.
You could.
Just let me know.
Okay. Oh. And when he sends something, it's good. So you guys tune in next week. Thank you for joining us. SHOT Show Live 2024.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.